Hidden in the African savannah is a tree as vast and old as time. Inside it lives the all-knowing Funzi, part robot, part sage, but nobody knows her true age. With help from her young friends at Team Sayari, they learn how to help the planet around me. Armed with cues and clues, they look to solve Funzi's missions with trailblazing adventures and planet-saving expeditions. Team Sayari!
Ooh. Maisha, why are you dressed like that?
I wanted to look like my favorite eco-hero.
Eco-hero?
Yeah, you know, my favorite African conservationist.
And who is that?
Can you guess? Lindsay, can you guess who my favorite eco-hero is?
Processing. It looks like you're dressed like Wangari Maathai.
Yeah, she's my favorite environmentalist.
Wangari Maathai was the first African woman to receive a Nobel Peace Prize. Like the first ever, Professor Wangari Maathai was an environmental and political activist.
Nice! I got an idea. How about we put together our own Team Sayari Conservationist Squad?
I love that idea. Like the Conservation Avengers.
And we can come up with our own costumes and a catchy slogan from Africa and beyond.
What a great idea! And it just so happens that's what our mission for today is about. Unexpected heroes.
Mission time!
Mission time! Today's mission is all about unexpected heroes and how they found their calling to become conservationists. But first, let's find out more from our friends in You Say.
You say? What do you wish you could get a second chance at?
What I'd wish to get a second chance at, that would be this one time I asked a girl out.
Being nice to my brother.
I guess I've done almost everything right.
I don't know.
Auditioning for the drama play.
I'd wish to go back to William Holden Wildlife Foundation just to spend some more days there. Using my tablet. I broke it.
You say?
Those are some interesting answers.
Yeah, I really admire Wangari Maathai. She's such a hero.
I know. Wangari Maathai is awesome. And I admire kids who are trying to make a difference in this planet, like Greta Thunberg.
Wangari Maathai and Greta Thunberg are amazing heroes for conservation. Would you like your mission clues now?
Clue time! A dog collar and a U-turn sign.
A poached egg and a female WC sign?
Wow, weird.
I know. Lindsay, we need help.
And I'm here to help. Patching you into Kajiado, Kenya, and Marita is on standby to help us out.
Awesome.
Hi Team Sayari, my name is Marita and today we're here at Big Foundation in Kenya. I'll be talking to an unexpected hero. Honestly, I don't know what an unexpected hero is. So come with me and we'll find out together. Let's go. Hello?
I'm Mr. Mtinda working with Big Life.
Oh, I'm Marita Lucas from Team Sayari. Nice to meet you. So I would like to ask you a few questions. What is it that you do here?
I work with tracking dogs. I'm the head of the tracking dog unit. And our work is to ensure we do away with poachers and protect our wildlife.
I don't really understand. What do the dogs have to do with anything?
The purpose of our dogs is to track poachers.
How do you train dogs to prevent poaching?
When the dog sees a poacher's footprint, they can pick up on their scent and pick him or her up in a crowded place without picking the wrong person.
So are you telling me that the dogs can smell the poachers?
A dog can pick up the scent of a poacher if an animal is killed. We get the footprint scent from the poached animals so that they don't pick the wrong person.
So are you an unexpected hero?
When I was young, I found out my dad was a poacher and that's all we depended on for our livelihood. In the morning, it was all about waking up, getting bows and arrows with my dad to go poaching in order to look out for our livelihood.
So why did you change your ways?
The government would arrest us regularly, about 2 to 3 times a year. So my kids told me to stop poaching. When I left police custody, I got a letter from Richard Bonham, who is my current boss, asking me to stop killing wildlife and join the rangers.
So how do you feel that your life has changed so much from when you were poaching?
I'm happy with my life because my life isn't in danger anymore. And my kids have a chance to go to school and have a better life.
When I came here, I never knew I would meet a hero like you. The stories that you have told me about your family, your past, and the way you've changed your life has just touched the hearts of most children and adults that are watching. Thank you so much. You know, guys, it's not easy to turn your life around. So today, I met a man called Mr. Mutinda Ndivo. He told me otherwise and told me that anything is possible if you just put enough effort into it.
Oh, wow.
That was really moving.
I love that Mutinda uses the dogs to prevent poaching by literally sniffing out the bad guys.
Yeah, and the dogs are wearing collars. That's it, that's the clue.
Yes, it is. Right, Funzi?
Exactitious. The dog collar represents the dogs Mutinda works with. Dogs can be used for tracking, like in this case. There are also guide dogs that help with the blind, police dogs that are used to fight crime, search and rescue dogs, and so on.
That's really interesting.
That's true. 1 clue down, 3 to go.
A female WC sign, a poached egg, and a U-turn sign.
Wow, that poached egg is really making me hungry. I've got to get some food.
Shana, come back. We've still got to finish your costume.
How many lions do you know by name? Scientists often give names to lions they study, and Dr. Leela Hazar and her team have named over 400 lions.
I've been thinking a lot about Mutinda and his lovely dogs, but I wish poachers didn't exist because they're so destructive.
I wish poachers would change their ways, just like Mutinda did.
Oh, I think I figured out the second clue.
Which one?
The poached egg. Poachers. Get it?
Oh! That's still a weird clue though. At least it makes a lot of sense.
Stupendo! That's it! Millions of animals are driven to extinction due to poaching. The most poached animals are the elephant, the white rhino, the pangolin, the whale sharks,
Stop,
lions...
Lindsay! I can't bear to hear it.
Don't worry, we're Team Sayari. We're gonna help spread awareness and help protect endangered animals.
Indeed we will. But for now, let's check out some fun facts.
Diane Fossey studied mountain gorillas. Through her research and observation, she gained the trust and acceptance of the gorillas who became accustomed to her. Jane Goodall is a primatologist and the first person to discover that chimpanzees make and use tools. She paved the way for research on understanding chimpanzees and their close genetic kinship to humans.
Now, I definitely want a crown to go with my outfit.
A crown? But crowns are for princesses.
Crowns are also worn by kings, queens, and different kinds of royalty.
Yes, thank you, Funzi. You know what? One day, I'd like to be crowned Miss Conservationist Africa.
Cool, that's totally you.
So, I want my crown to be made out of biodegradable material, to be full of colors, to have a bunch of sparkles, to have my name on it and be ginormous.
Slow down, Shana. Let's see some real queens in conservation. Patching you through to Kagiso Kojane at Balule Nature Reserve in South Africa.
Sawubona Team Sayari, my name is Kagiso Kojane and here we are in Balule Nature Reserve. So we're going to go find an expert who can help us out. Let's get to work. Thank you so much for hosting us, Nelly. So I've come to you today because I'm trying to find a black mamba and I was wondering if you could help me out?
Oh, that's a coincidence because I'm a mamba.
Could you tell me a bit about what it's like being a mamba?
Our goal is to prevent wildlife crime. We do everything possible to prevent poachers from coming into the reserve. We do our job by visual policing, which we create a strong presence so that poachers can be away from the reserve and in the buffer zones.
That's really interesting. So do you have a lot of members or is it a small group?
We have 36 members and they're entirely women.
That's really cool. So it's like a full woman squad.
Yeah.
So what made you want to become a mamba? Do you have a passion for animals?
Growing up, there were many cases about rhino poaching. So I also wanted to be the one to prevent the wildlife from being poached or being killed. So I'm doing this for our future generations.
So what is the reaction from the community to the mambas? Do you go into the community?
We have the Bush Baby program. They are environmental monitors in our community. They go to schools to play with the kids, talk to them about wildlife, and what we as rangers we do to prevent poaching.
That's really interesting. So when you're patrolling around the reserve, is there a specific amount of people in the groups or are you armed?
We are an armed group. We do morning patrol. The two on fence patrol and the other group will be on the snake sweeping. We'll be hooking the fence line to check whether there's a fence breakage, there's human tracks, or any other suspicious that shows that there was intrusion in the reserve.
That's really cool. Thank you so much for meeting with me today and helping me solve my puzzle.
It was a pleasure.
I am so inspired by the black mambas and I'm so honored to have learned a little bit about them today. And it really does go to show that you can do anything you want when you put your mind to it. And with that, I think I figured out today's clue. Have you guys in studio figured it out yet?
It's so inspirational that women can be successful in a field that was once thought only for men.
I got it!
Got what?
The third clue! You know, those signs that hang at the women's washrooms.
I know, it's about women.
We figured out the clue!
Excellent work, Team S. The third clue represents the Black Mambas, an elite squad of female rangers who are educating their community about the dangers of poaching and bravely protecting endangered animals.
I have loved learning about the unexpected heroes.
Me too. I'm so inspired.
I think we have a lot to think about. It's DIY time!
Yes!
Funzi's box!
Team Sayari, Karibuni. This is Funzi's box, where we turn items from nothing into the most beautiful creations. We can use our creativity to be heroes of conservation in our communities. Today we're going to be making our own megaphone. Stick around to see how loud we can get. Here's what you need: glue, tape, a ruler, manila paper with the color of your choice, markers, and a pair of scissors. We're gonna start by putting our manila paper on a flat surface. Now draw a large triangle on the manila paper and add a semicircle on top. That's done, cut the triangle, and remember, scissors are sharp, so be really careful or call an adult. Cut the semicircle on top of the triangle. Choose what side of your paper will be the outside and let's write a cool message. I'm writing Team Sayari, Heroes for Conservation. Apply glue on the edge of your manila paper. Now roll the paper into a cone, overlap the edges and stick it together. Once the glue has dried, you'll end up with something like this. Voila! So we're going to cut some of the top to have a nice round circle. We need a handle, right? And this is so easy, guys. We can cut a rectangular strip. There you go. All you have to do is fold it like this. Add some tape and boom shakalaka. It's done. Now we can use our homemade megaphone. How fantastic is that? Go and tell everyone about conserving our planet. Oh, Team Sayari, Team Sayari, Team Sayari.
I can't wait to use the Team Sayari megaphone on one of our conservation drives.
I can't wait to wear this costume. How about I use the megaphone as one of my superhero tools?
You'll have to wait because we still have to solve one more clue.
Oh yeah, the U-turn sign. But it doesn't fit with anything else.
What symbols are you going to put on your superhero costume?
I don't know, maybe an S at the front and an S at the back.
Double S? What does that mean?
Super Shana. Oh, I love it.
You know what else you love? Our next trailblazer.
I am Felicen Kabati. I am a gorilla guardian and I sing songs for gorillas at Virunga Park. We used to hunt antelopes, buffaloes, sometimes elephants, but it's unfortunate that when we made our traps, gorillas might be trapped in them and there is nothing we can do because it's not edible. So we just throw them there. I felt really bad the first time I saw a gorilla trapped. I think that is what made me to even stop this habit. Because it's a really beautiful animal. It's like us. So, it's good enough today the animals in the park are safe. Nobody goes there. Even those animals like buffaloes and antelopes that we used to hunt are also safe. Sometimes we see an antelope coming down, we just push it back to the forest. I stopped poaching, but before it was like a job. Go in the morning and hunt, and there was really no purpose. It was destroying the environment. It was savage. In fact, what we were looking for in the forest, we are now able to get it through the promotion of tourism. That money is shared with the community, so either me or all of my colleagues have stopped poaching. There are a lot of benefits from protecting the park of Virunga because children benefit directly from this initiative of tourism. For example, there are schools that have been built, so as you can see, this initiative benefits the children.
Felician's music is great, calm and relaxing.
I love what he's doing to protect the gorillas in Rwanda.
You know, I actually cannot believe that Felician used to be a poacher. What a complete turnaround.
That's it. We've got it. Felician turned his life around.
Just like a U-turn symbol. Mission complete!
Mission complete. Go Team S. Felicien was once a poacher and a threat to the environment, but then he changed his mind and became a true champion for nature. Poaching leads to depletion of natural resources and causes animals to become extinct, wiped out from the world.
This is why Felician's change is so admirable and makes such a big difference to the world.
Speaking of the world, it's time for a Wild Without, right, Bunzi?
Exactitious.
Unlikely heroes come in all shapes and sizes, ready to make things better. The most treasured of prizes. Some used to be poachers, hurting animals we love. Others completely destroyed nature, hand in glove. Now these bad guys have turned their lives around, standing tall for conservation, on solid ground, taking care of our animals, protecting wildlife, healing the pain they caused after so much strife. They've been given a rare second chance to rise up and take a stance, fighting the very menace that they once were, making sure that nature doesn't disappear in a blur. You too can be a hero for Mother Earth. You too can be part of its stunning rebirth.
A world without heroes would be a really sad world. We need people to fight for the protection of our environment.
That's right.
Shana, what's taking so long? Wow, Shana, you look like a real superhero.
Absolute mondo. I completely agree.
I have a feeling you're never gonna take that off.
Never.
Back to business, superheroes. We've learned a lot today.
That's right. The dog collar clue and poached eggs led us to Mutindo, a former poacher who works with dogs to stop poachers.
And the female WC sign represents the Black Mambas, an awesome all-female anti-poaching unit in South Africa.
And finally, the U-turn sign represents Felician's complete turnaround from poacher to guardian.
That goes to show that we can all change and we can all do something to save the planet.
And anyone can be a superhero, just by doing little things to help with conservation.
Well done, Team Sayari. You now understand that we can all be superheroes and that educating communities about conservation can go a long way in helping save endangered animals. Shana and Maisha, you're both superheroes in my eyes.
Aw, thanks, Funzi.
Come on, Team Sayari. Let's go save the planet.
But before we go, wait, want to hear a joke? What do you tell your mom when she brings you soup when you're not feeling well?
I don't know.
Thank you, Super Mom.
That's not funny, Funzi. Maybe a little bit cute, but definitely not funny.
Anyway, that's our cue to leave.